just walking down the street and then all of a sudden your friend comes up to you and presents you with a Christmas gift. You open it and you get excited and then they say, "Merry Christmas! I hope you have a wonderful holiday season and I'll see you around." And then you realize you never got them a Christmas present and now you look like an idiot. That's why you clicked on this video, because Christmas is coming up and Amazon still has Prime to save the day. I compiled a list of over 50 items that you could get for basically practically anyone in a pinch. Now I divided all of these items into 8 different categories: beauty, tech, fitness, practical, decor, travel, fashion, and kitchen supplies. And almost everything on this list is around or under the $50 mark. There's a couple items that are above and beyond, but I know there's a couple of you that are gonna wanna go above and beyond this holiday season. Let's dive on in. Let's start with the beauty category, where we have the wristbands that you can wear when you're washing your face each night. They're a great way to keep water off of your arms, off of your clothes that you're currently wearing. They're super inexpensive and a very thoughtful gift because everybody has to wash their face. Bath bombs. If you know a woman who loves taking baths like me, they are going to love you, because bath bombs are literally my love language. I would get a variety box for someone because you don't know what scents they're gonna be more attracted to. That way it's a little bit more fun for them and it lasts them a little bit longer. A makeup mirror. I actually have one in my room where it's got lights around it, so that way it lights up no matter where I go. I actually travel with this mirror and take it with me. It comes with its own little stand. I think it's extremely helpful for anybody who is big in the cosplay community or anyone who just travels and has a hard time finding hotel rooms with great lighting and great mirrors. Highly recommend grabbing a mirror for them. A hair straightening brush or curling wand. There are so many heat tools on Amazon that you could grab that are under $40 that double as like a hair dryer, straightener, curling. Like they've now taken each tool and combined them into one. It'd be super cool if you got them a tool that doubled. Plus they're pretty inexpensive, and if the person you're buying for has like a heat protectant spray, it doesn't really matter the cost of the heat tool, just as long as they're taking care of their hairs on their head. A skincare fridge. I've actually seen a couple of them on sale, which I'm kind of surprised because they usually are around $50 to $60, and I saw some for like $35, $40, where whoever you're gifting this to could put all of their skincare in the fridge. And they're usually like pretty small. You can get it in a fun, funky color like red or pink or blue. And they just put them in their personal bathroom for them to keep their skincare cool, because there's a lot of like face masks and little like face oils and things that need to be refrigerated. You could get them a fun little like hair clip. I feel like every person I know could use like a wide or like a very small hair clip for different reasons, just to keep their hair out of their face. Obviously you could get them like a hair band as well to keep the hair out of their face while they're washing their face. But you could even find like a really cute personalized one where if they have like a pet, like a dog or a cat, you could get them one that actually like looks like their dog or cat, which would be super cute. And of course you can always get them makeup brushes. But if we're so last minute like we are right now, Amazon has a ton of makeup brushes on their site. Just make sure to read the reviews, because I know the less expensive ones tend to not work as well. So go scouring in the reviews before you pick a makeup brush kit for your friend. This one sounds a little crazy, but hear me out. A soap dish, but for jewelry. So if you know somebody who tends to lose their jewelry, their earrings, their necklaces, or their rings a lot, consider getting them like a fun little soap dish. And then instead of it saying like soap dish, like there's one that looks like a claw foot tub, and I'm obsessed with it. So you could just write like, for when you lose your earrings, you dump. Now, if you got somebody a book and you feel like they're not much of a reader, you could consider just getting them decorative books. There are so many different kinds on Amazon that actually open up. It's just like a faux book where you can like store and hide things in. So I think decorative books could be really fun. Now this could be a little bit expensive, but like a humidifier I think is always really fun. There's so many different shaped ones. Like there's one that's like a rain cloud that like trickles down rain. There's different like artistic looking ones that are like statuesque and really fun and very like expensive looking. I think everybody could use a humidifier. I don't even have one, so I'm gonna be putting that on my Amazon wish list as well. Shameless plug. And simply, you could always get them a photo of you and them together. I've actually received that a couple of times as a gift. And I really love it. Honestly, like it makes for great decoration around my house because I don't really print a lot of photos of myself anymore. So maybe consider, if you don't really know what to get this person, but you've went on a trip together or you have a lot of memories together, maybe print out that photo and put it into a cute little frame and decorate it. Side tangent, have you guys actually looked on YouTube and tried to like get some ideas of what to get for somebody for Christmas? And their whole video is just that creator's personal wish list where they're like, I want a Tatcha makeup, or I want Selena Gomez Rare Beauty. I feel like a lot of the people that make successful Christmas wish videos literally don't even like think outside of their own preference. But anyways, I digress, because I did so much research today for this video to try to see what other people were putting on their lists, and I was appalled. It literally is like they pulled up their Amazon wish list and was like, fuzzy slippers in pink. Not everybody wants fuzzy slippers in pink. Oh my God, and don't even get me started on everybody that says they want Skims. Not everybody wants Skims. They're on the same level as Shein and Temu on the fast fashion scale, which is frustrating. Nobody cares about the planet anymore. It's devastating. Anyway. If you know somebody who has the tendency to travel, this is the category for you, because I think there's actually a lot of inexpensive gifts that you could get for somebody who travels frequently. This is gonna sound very northern of me, but a North Face bag. That is like the best travel brand that you could get for somebody who travels a lot or is in the cold a lot. They actually have like a really cute kind of like side satchel-y bag you could get for them in multitudes of colors. Instead of getting them a fanny pack like I like to wear, you could get them a North Face kind of shoulder sling kind of looking bag. Hand sanitizer spray. I don't have hand sanitizer spray, but I'm always stealing Chrissy's. So if you know that somebody likes to travel, or you know they are very aware of their sanitation, or they carry a purse with them everywhere they go, get them a hand sanitizer spray, because like my gosh, we could use all of the germ fighting hacks and techniques that we can, especially since we all lived through the Rona. So I think that's a great gift for people who travel. Travel mini bags, where it's like it's a bag, but then inside the bag is a smaller bag, and then a smaller bag, and a smaller bag. I can't remember like what the term is. Editor, you can put it in here.
The term you're looking for is nesting bags.
And then like one can be for your dirty laundry, one can be for your shampoos and soaps. So if you know somebody who travels and they're a little bit unorganized, consider getting this for them, because I think they would actually really love it. And it's kind of the gift that keeps on giving as they keep traveling. AirTags, they're actually on sale on Amazon right now. AirTags is basically a little itty bitty device that you throw inside your luggage. And when the airline loses your luggage, you'll actually know what city and where it's at. And also if somebody actually picks up your luggage at the airport and takes off and doesn't double check that it's not their luggage, happens a lot. That's why I started putting stickers on my luggage. And that way you can at least know where the luggage is going. Maybe consider getting the gift of an AirTag to somebody. Oh, also, I forgot to write this one down, but a passport cover. Like there's so many really cute passport covers on Amazon. And of course, I have to include fashion, because what would I be without Darewares being a fashion channel? Bows or hair accessories. Everybody loves a hair accessory because they're so inexpensive. You can buy them in bulk. There's so many different kinds, between headbands, bows, sunglasses, like the list goes on, and any girly pop would really love any of those things. As long as you get them a couple of them would be super cute. Bag charms are like the biggest girly pop inexpensive gift of this year. Literally every YouTube video I watched for this video of inspiration, all of them had bag charms. And I didn't even know it was like a thing, but like everybody's obsessed with them. They're really fun, very inexpensive. I think it's a great gift to get for somebody. It's because it's fun. It's super fun and really cute. Okay, this one's gonna be very particular, so you obviously have to know the person, but you could get them a purse or a bag. There's tons of different like bags that you could buy for someone. I do think that you have to know them pretty well. You have to understand their style really well. Yeah, I think purses and bags are always really fun, but know the person really well. If they're not into purses or like side satchel bags, you can obviously get somebody a backpack I think going on Amazon and looking for, it could be like a travel backpack or like a duffel bag if they're into going to the gym. There are so many different kinds of bags. Again, just know the person a little bit so that way you know what style of bag they're looking for is important. But make sure you get them a bag charm to go with their bag. Also, if you do get somebody a bag, I always like to get them a gift to go inside the bag because I think it's really fun that like the wrapping of the present is the present too. Like I'll get somebody a backpack and then I'll get them like maybe some chapsticks to go on the inside, a bag charm on the outside, and then maybe like a photo of us together on the inside, just because it's like a fun little like, Merry Christmas, open it. You know, it's just like a fun thing to experience together. Another thing you could obviously get for a man for fashion would be a wallet. I feel like men always use and abuse their wallets. I would just make sure you understand what preference of wallet they like, whether they like a trifold wallet or one that's like one of those metal ones where like people can't like scan and steal their credit card information off of those. I know a lot of guys now, there's a style where like they'll wear a chain on their wallet that's like chained to their pants so that way they can't lose it, which is kind of cool. Pardon the belch. Maybe don't get them one that's, what is it called? Oh my God, I can see it in my head. Where Velcro. Oh my God, don't get them a Velcro wallet. That is not in style. No Velcro. And also you could obviously get somebody a scarf. I think it's a safe bet when it comes to fashion and clothing because there isn't really sizing in scarves. So you could get somebody a scarf themed to like their favorite anime, their favorite movie series. There's just so many different varieties. It's a very easy thing to get for them. Like for men, you could get them ties. Ties are really great, or like bow ties because they're one size fits all. Pocket squares to maybe match the ties that you get them. For women, you could get them like berets or beanies. Like there's so many other fashion things to get people. But again, I wanted to keep this as neutral and open as possible so that way you don't have to think about sizing. Anyways, subscribe and send this video to someone. Share it with your mom or your dog. Or your neighbor. You and your neighbor can have watch parties to my YouTube videos. What do you mean you're not subscribed? Look at this graph. Look at it. 58.1 of you aren't subscribed. Why are you watching and not subscribing? Like, just hit the button. Hit the frickin' button. It literally costs you no money. No money, $0. Please subscribe. I want to hit 400,000. We should set a goal. Let's try to hit 400,000 subscribers by March. We gotta get the 400,000 subscribers, okay? Just go do it. Okay, bye. Wait, am I already at 400,000? We're at 351. Please subscribe. The next category we're gonna be getting into is tech. I think getting somebody a piece of equipment, especially if they are into content creating, they work in the tech world, or spend a lot of time at a desk, I think one of these options could actually be an incredible gift for them. A phone stand or like a wireless charging pad for their iPhone or Android, I think is always a really great gift. I personally actually have one at my main desk, and I have one that sits with me here in my bedroom, and I have a travel one that comes with me in my suitcase. They don't usually last for very long, so even if you get it for somebody who already has one, they're probably gonna need one soon anyways because they don't last. A laptop stand. This is for somebody who loves to take their laptop with them when they travel, or they tend to work a lot on their laptop at their like desk level. I actually have a metal stainless steel pink one that kind of lifts it up so that way I'm not getting the tech neck like this. They're very helpful. It's a thing I never thought about getting for someone. Just be mindful of the size of them. A power bank. Now this is one I actually came up with because I went to Walt Disney World recently. I went to Walt Disneyland recently, and I had like 6 power banks in my backpack, and I was kind of like, maybe I need a new power bank because I use mine so often that the charge doesn't last all day in my power bank. So highly recommend getting one. I am really eyeing one that's solar powered. You don't have to go that far. I know those ones are a little bit more expensive because you can leave them on your dashboard. They'll charge throughout the day, and then you can plug your phone in after you leave work. There's even ones that have multiple cords on them, so you could charge your friend's Android, you could charge your friend's iPhone. They're very helpful and extremely useful. An ember mug for somebody who loves drinking coffee or tea and they love to sip it throughout the entire day. You can get them an ember mug, which basically is a mug that keeps the beverage hot all day. They can be a little bit expensive, but if this is for somebody that you personally know really well and you'd like to heat up their daily routine, you can definitely get them an ember mug. It's very nice. A coffee stir or like a stirring wand. I don't have one of these, but Chrissy, my assistant, has brought one over multiple occasions and they are very fun to play with. It's basically like a tiny mixer for all of your fun coffee beverages or your tea. They're exciting. I really like them. I think they're really fun. I get like a kick out of it because it's just like doing its thing. Some of them work really great, some of them don't work really great. Again, read the reviews on this. Headphones. There are so many different kinds of headphones on Amazon. I think the only thing I would ask in advance before gifting somebody a pair is if they prefer like earbud headphones or an actual pair of like cans headphones to put over their ears. I have a pair of AirPods and I absolutely hate them. They constantly are falling out of my ears. I've even gone to the airport once and it's fallen out of my ear into the stall next to me, and that was wildly embarrassing. So I would do a little bit of poking and prodding before you get somebody a pair. An Amazon Fire Stick. Now this one is like oddly very specific, but if you know somebody who's been eyeing the Amazon Fire Stick, highly recommend getting it for them. I personally have it here in my bedroom. It's quite lovely. I enjoy using it from time to time. It's a great service to get somebody, or an item to get somebody, so that way they can enjoy it and consume more content. Coffee mug warmer. Now, if you're thinking the Ember is a little bit too expensive, you could get somebody like a hot plate for their mug. They could just like plug it in by their desk or in their kitchen or just wherever they bring their coffee with them. I think it's a really great substitution if you feel like the Ember is a little bit too expensive. A Bluetooth speaker. I cannot tell you how many times I've gone to a convention or gone to an event and I wish I had a Bluetooth speaker. You could grab like a big Bluetooth speaker or a small one. I have a JBL Flip currently, and it's like a cylinder sized speaker, which is great, but I would love a portable one. So that way when I'm like walking around, I could just clip it on my backpack or my fanny pack and I want to share my music with everybody. It's a great, great present. An Octobuddy. An Octobuddy is a little like suction cup device on the back of a phone case. So that way you can stick your phone on anything and be able to film content. So if you know somebody who is like a travel influencer or just like a content creator like me, they might really get some good use out of this because one, they're very inexpensive. Two, the suction cups on the outside are very sanitary. So it's not like a weird sticky back case thing. And it works really well. You can like literally stick your phone on anything to make content. A keyboard. There are so many different kinds of fun keyboards online. Obviously, you could aim for a higher price range if you feel like there's somebody who maybe games or works at their desk all the time. Obviously, again, read the reviews on whichever one you decide, but there are so many fun different ones that make different like clacking noises. There are some that have like little bubbles on top of them. So if you have long nails like me, that way you'll be able to type better or faster. An Amazon Echo. Now, I know nothing about the Amazon Echo if I'm being very transparent. Like it seems like a lot of people really have their eye on an Amazon Echo. I don't know if the reviews for this product are just really high and people really love it, or if it's just a product that really works. I don't know. You'll have to let me know if you decide to get somebody an Amazon Echo. It seems to be wildly popular, but I personally don't own one. Now, this is something I actually bought myself and I wanted to add on this list because I find it to be very helpful. I am somebody who loves to listen to music and podcasts and different things as I'm falling to sleep. And there's a product for it so you don't have to keep your earbuds in your ears while you're sleeping. And it's an athletic headband with speakers on the side near your ears. And so you can sleep comfortably and hear your podcast or your music on your head without them being in your ears. I absolutely love mine. I bring it with me every time I travel because I usually end up sharing a room with somebody and they don't want to listen to the YouTube videos I'm listening to as I'm falling asleep. So I think this would be a great gift for somebody who travels. Very great gift. I absolutely love mine. I'm a big, big, big fan, and you can get it in any fun color. There's like pink, green, and blue or black. I got mine in blue because like, why not? The next category that we are going to is fitness. Now, when you're choosing what category you want to gift something to someone, I would make sure you actually know that they're interested in that thing. So like, don't, I don't know, get somebody some fitness equipment that doesn't really like fitness. Let's dive in. A yoga mat. Everybody who does fitness needs a yoga mat. You always want a nice squishy mat to stand on, so get them a fun yoga mat. They're super cheap and you shouldn't hang on to them for very long because they harbor a lot of bacteria. Resistance bands. Now I know that this is really like targeted towards women, but men can actually use them too for arm workouts, leg workouts. Like they're very helpful. I find that they're very inexpensive. There's multitudes of different ones that you can get. So I always find that they're a great gift because you can use them different ways. A massage Thair roller. I think a foam massage Thair roller is actually a really good idea for anybody who's into fitness or plays any sport. A massage foam roller is great. You can even get one that's totally smooth on the cylinder or one with like little pokies on it. So then that way they can like roll out their knots on their legs or on their back or their arms. Really love them, very inexpensive, very helpful, thoughtful gift. A set of weights, which that sounds kind of crazy if you ask me, but like maybe you know them really well and you know that they use their weight set a lot and you want to get them a new one. There are different kettlebells and different weight sets that you could get for somebody. And there's even ones now that it's just two like weights and you can adjust the weight on them. Obviously that's gonna be more in like the $200, $300 range. But you know, if you wanna spoil your friends and get them something that's really gonna help them with their New Year's resolutions, a weight set might not be the worst idea. Okay, hear me out. It's called a running belt on Amazon, but we all know it's actually a fanny pack. If you know somebody who is a runner and obviously like you don't want to buy them like a Fitbit or like a giant piece of tech, you could get them a running belt. So basically what it is it's like a smaller version of a fanny pack. So they could put their phone, they could put like their car keys or their apartment key in their belt. So then that way like they're not trying to like, you know, run with a ton of things on them. I actually thought it was really handy. I would just make sure you know their style preference a little bit. Okay, this one's a little bit more girly coded, but you could get them either a headband or like a set of headbands to keep their hair out of their way, or you could get them a hat, would be kind of cool. And like if I'm gonna get somebody a headband, I would probably get them a couple other things, like I would bundle it so that way it's like a fitness kit. Because I feel like getting somebody just like a headband for Christmas is kind of, you know, it's a little cheap, but I think as like a basket or like a total gift would be actually kind of fun. Now, I didn't know this even existed, but there are things called a pro shaker bottle. So it's essentially a shaker bottle for your protein shake, but it's like a professional one, so it shakes the protein shakes up a little bit better. I don't personally own this product, but I think I would really like to because I am a big advocate for everyone getting enough protein and drinking protein shakes. I always hated making my own smoothies at home or making like the protein powder shakes at home because it would get stuck in the bottom of the bottle. So that would be something I'd be willing to actually try out. I totally would recommend reading the reviews on this one because I don't know if it's actually worth the money, but it did catch my eye that like a professional pro protein shaker bottle could be kind of cool for somebody who is really into like their health and their wellness. Okay, this one's a little bit expensive, so hear me out, but a Thair gun. So if you know that this person maybe takes a lot of injury or complains that they're injured a lot, maybe consider getting them a Thair gun. What a Thair gun does is it's like a massage gun and it just like pushes really rapidly into your back or whatever's hurting, and it helps loosen up the muscle, which helps you heal faster. And for somebody who can't always make it to the massage parlor, this is such a great way to get back on your feet and get back to the gym. Again, they're a little bit more expensive, but I feel like any fitness guru would love a Thair gun. This category is called practical, which basically means like kind of random everyday items, but if you bundle up a bunch of them together, could make a really great like practical, sensible gift for someone. Maybe somebody you like know really well that really wants a practical gift. You'll get the point when I start listing off some of these. Getting somebody a calendar and then getting them an experience. So you buy a ticket to go see a show, right? And then for Christmas, you get them like a calendar from Target, and then you have the calendar open to the month and the date that you bought them the tickets. I think that is such a cool gift. Technically, it's not practical, but you have to know something about this person to get them this gift. Any shows would be really great, any local experiences, or like a trip, like a staycation could be really fun. Like, I just think that that would be such a fun gift to give someone, is an experience and a memory. This one might be a little weird, you have to know them really well, but like an electric toothbrush, they're very expensive, but like very necessary. Hundreds of different kinds of electric toothbrushes on Amazon, but if you know them and you know them like kind of personally, getting them a practical gift of an electric toothbrush isn't bad. I would be happy to get one of those. This one's gonna sound weird, but stationery. Like if you know somebody who's really big into like crafting, writing letters, like scrapbooks, you could get them like stationery stickers, little things to like put in their scrapbooks, I think could be really fun. I don't know that I would get this for just anyone. Like it would have to be someone that you know is passionate about stationery. So that way it's not just like, here, I bought you envelopes, you know? Like it's you gotta make it make sense. The desk organizer. I know everybody that has a desk could totally use a new desk organizer. Whether it's one that sits on the top of the desk where you can put your pens in, or one that's like an in-drawer desk organizer could be really great. You could even get them one for their closet. I feel like desk organizers or like clothing organizer, drawer organizers are like a really great gift for somebody who maybe wants to work on their organization skills for this new year, you know? A notebook. I feel like everybody has been so digital about texting and writing and emails. Everything's online now, and that's great and I love it, but nothing really cements your thought process like a journal. It could be like a really plain one, or it could be one that's like really exciting that has like an inspirational quote on it. I love ones with like flowers and plants and fun little like things on them. I have one that just stays in my purse when I'm out and about, so if I think of something, I can just grab it and write down my ideas and my thoughts. So I feel like notebooks would be a really great gift for someone. Maybe on the first page you can write them like a cool little note, or put like a photo of you and them together in it. Refrigerator magnets, I think are such a fun Christmas gift. You could get them ones for like the game or the book series that they like. Like literally if you go on Amazon and type in like Pokemon fridge magnets, there's so many different kinds. But if you're like in a pinch and you know this person has mentioned like, ugh, I need more fridge magnets, grab them, because there's so many different cute kinds. And obviously if you know this person really well, there's gotta be a book series for this person that you're trying to give a gift to, like a cookbook or like an everything that you need to know about Zelda book. That's right, it exists, I saw it. Autobiographies, like get somebody a nice big thick chunky book, because I feel like we could all go back and do a little bit more reading in our day-to-day. But you can always give somebody the gift of reading, which sounds really cheesy and hokey, but even if they decide not to read the book, they could put it on their bookshelf, or they could use it as decoration around their home. Speaking of decoration around their home, shall we get into my decor category? Now this one caught me by surprise, but if you ever want just like a glass of wine instead of a whole bottle, there's like a thing that you can pour the whole bottle into, and you hit the spigot and then it like pours out only how much you need, which I thought was very cool. It's very upscale. I think it's a great gift. Candles! Everybody loves candles. I do think if you don't know the person, you should get 2 candles for them, because I think just getting them like 1 candle is kind of a, I don't know, it's more of a housewarming gift than like a Merry Christmas, I got you a gift in return kind of gift. So candles are always really great. And you can even double down and get them a candle warmer. So that way if they're allergic to, I know there's certain wicks that certain people are allergic to, or like they can't have a non-soy candle. You can obviously get them a warmer, so that way it's not, you know, causing any issues to their health. A weighted toss blanket. I feel like this is the perfect gift for somebody you don't know, because everybody could use a blanket at some point in their life. And I feel like the weighted blankets are like so on trend right now. There's so many different colors, so many different variations you could get them. And last but not least, our kitchen category. If you don't know, I'm really starting to get into the kitchen lately, but I thought these were some fun things that you could get for somebody who you know personally loves to be in the kitchen. Obviously, don't get this for somebody if they don't like being in the kitchen, because they could take it very personally, very offensively. So yeah, here we go. a tea bloom teapot. The one that I saw is actually kind of like glass looking, and you could put all kinds of fun little like tea things in it. Like there were some flowers and fun things. So obviously if somebody's into tea, you could get them this teapot that actually goes on the stove, and it looks very elegant and beautiful. It's very fancy looking. Or if they're not into tea, you could get them a French press if they're into coffee and they prefer it to be made that way. I think that's a very inexpensive, very thoughtful gift you could get for someone. This one's a little personal, but you could get them some wine glasses. I think wine glasses or like shot glasses are really fun if you know that they like to drink a little bit, like to have a little fun, and you know what color decor their kitchen is. Even if it's not the right color decor, they could make them a seasonal thing. I saw a lot of them that came in like multitudes of colors. It's so fun and they're so stylish. So I think especially if somebody moved recently, it would be a great like housewarming Christmas gift. A water bottle. Now, obviously a water bottle could go into the tech category and the fitness category because you could get them a smart water bottle. And obviously if they go to the gym, you could get them one that's very like gym friendly. But I think a water bottle could actually be very personal and very not personal depending on how far you go with it. I wouldn't get a water bottle for someone who has a million water bottles, especially if it's made of like aluminum or what is it, like that stainless steel, because they're not as green and eco-friendly as you think. In my opinion, I'm trying to be more eco-friendly, and you have to use the like stainless steel ones over 1,000 times for it to be worth the metal it cost to make it. I did the research on that a while ago. I don't know if that's the right number, but you get the point. You have to use them like religiously in order for it to be eco-friendly. I thought this said wedding board, but it's a cutting board. So if you know somebody, like I said, who's trying to get into the kitchen a little bit more and could use a cutting board, I think that is a great Christmas present. There's multitudes of varieties of sizes, colors, and if you know what color scheme their kitchen is, I think it could be a really great Christmas gift. A magic bullet. It's a blender, but smaller. I have a magic bullet. Well, I had one years ago, and then I broke up with the guy that I was with, and then he took the magic bullet and like all my kitchen utensils. Curse you. Great gift. Great. Again, it's like very space saving because like it's a blender, but smaller. So yeah, magic bullet. Don't let your exes steal your cooking utensils. Last but not least, an electric kettle. If you know this person is really into tea or like just hot beverages in general, I actually got an electric kettle last year for Christmas from one of my fans, so thank you. I absolutely love it. Chrissy and I use it constantly all the time. I think either a teapot or a electric kettle. Well, there you have it. Those are my over 50, I think we named like 80 different things. Like I'll have to find photos for all of it, and I'll actually have the exact number right here of how many items are in this YouTube video. But this is my 50 plus Christmas items that you can snag for anyone off of Amazon today and still make it in time for Christmas for your friends, your family, your coworkers, your employers, your
editor.
Like for anyone. There's literally something on this list for literally anyone. Let me know which thing on this list that you will be getting for someone else if you were so inspired by this list. Or let me know what you want for Christmas on this list. And I will see you shopaholic Dare Bear Cubs in the next upload. Bye and happy holidays. I love that my earrings are jingling. Can you hear them?